It was a bright and breezy afternoon in the 100-acre wood. The birds were singing, the bees were buzzing, and Winnie the Pooh was doing what he did best, looking for honey. He had just finished a small snack, only a very small jar of honey, when he heard something unusual, a faint cry coming from deep in the woods. Said Pooh, tapping his head with a paw. That sounded a bit like trouble. And trouble is not something one should ignore, especially when it sounds like a small voice. He followed the sound, waddling through the trees, until he reached a clearing. There, standing all alone and trembling, was a little girl in a red coat. She looked no older than Roo, and her face was streaked with tears. "Oh, hello," Pooh said kindly. "Are you lost? Or just feeling a bit rumbly in your tummy?" The girl sniffled and pointed behind her. "A wolf, it chased me here. I was picking flowers for my grandma and then it growled, and I ran." Pooh's ears perked up. "A wolf, you say? That does sound rather unfriendly." Just then, a low growl came from the trees. The wolf stepped out, its eyes sharp and hungry. Pooh stepped in front of the girl, his little round belly puffed out bravely. "Now listen here," Pooh said, his voice calm but firm. "This young lady is under my protection. I may be a bear of very little brain, but I know right from wrong, and chasing little girls is quite wrong indeed." The wolf bared its teeth and took a step forward. Pooh quickly glanced around and spotted a beehive hanging from a nearby tree. "I suppose," he said thoughtfully, "it's time to make a bit of a mess." He picked up a stick and tossed it at the hive. With a buzz and a crack, the hive dropped, splat, right on top of the wolf's head. Angry bees swarmed around the wolf, and with a howl, it darted off into the woods, yelping and snapping as it ran. The girl stared in amazement. "You saved me." "Well," said Pooh, brushing some honey off his nose, "I do what I can. And sometimes, what I can do is just enough." He walked the girl back to the edge of the woods, where her parents came running, tears of relief in their eyes. They thanked Pooh over and over, but he just smiled. "I'm glad she's safe," he said. "And now, if you don't mind, I believe there may still be some honey left in that hive, once the bees calm down." And with that, Winnie the Pooh waddled back into the forest, humming a tune, a little sticky, a little tired, but very, very happy.